been about a month or so, maybe a little bit less. Haven't ran it. Left the fuel open and whatnot. How much gas is in it? Mainly, I haven't been running it mainly because I've started high school and I've had homework every night, so I haven't been able to do anything with it. But I do have the money to do something that I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be a surprise for my viewers, which I have none. I will give you a hint. Now, the pictures that I'm going to be showing you, I'm going to give you two pictures. Pictures I'm going to show you will show something that will not be in the position that the picture is in. So something that's going to change. Like, if I took a picture of the engine, that wouldn't mean that... Excuse me, my battery died for a minute or two. That wasn't right. If I did the engine, or if I took a picture of the engine, that doesn't mean I'm going to replace the engine, or it might mean that, it might not. Well, post in the comments what you think when I do show you the pictures, but first, I'm going to do a partially of a cold start. Now, it is cold, which I need to fix that, but it's cold. Alright, let's see what happens. Awesome! Honestly, I really didn't expect that. Never mind. So honestly, I was surprised how I didn't have any problems with it yet, but I probably just jinxed myself. But that's where the Murray is, still usual. A little bit dirty, been sitting for a while. The MTD of the tractor, I've been having trouble for a little while with something. They ran about the same, or the last run was about the same. But I've been having trouble with these Die Hard Golds. And the main reason why I got them was because of the 1-year warranty. I've had to replace that one, and I also have to replace this one. This is a bad battery. It doesn't hold the charge, and it doesn't crank it. But that was working. It might still, if it does the same as the Murray. Now, this is turning into an update video, and I think I will make it an update video. I'll do the hints on that in a minute or two. I want to show you another project I have. Yeah. This is a 79 Murray. It was a 36-inch cut. My friend got it for doing some work for his neighbor, and he's down the street, down the road. And he asked if I could take it per se, and he hasn't done much work on it at all, but fix it up and make it into like the Murray. It is a 4-speed or 3-speed with reverse. Hey, Debbie, hey. Just a silly puppy. This is pretty much how it was. The hood was not, the front grille did not have any screws. I took some generic screws, screwed them on. The hood is somewhat broken. It does open up like a vehicle hood backwards, as that. And you can see it's snapped off, so all you have to do is pull it off. Now, the last time this supposedly ran was 03. So you can see, or someone took care of it for a second, because 1103. It looks like a 2, but it actually is a 3. It has what's supposed to be an 8 horsepower Briggs. The engine is actually a 75. We redid the electrical system completely. There is a short in it, and that short is somewhere where I really can't fix it because I don't have the tools. But what I don't like is how enclosed the engine is. And this is... Hey! Stop digging! Sorry about that. This part here is riveted or something on here. No! I'm sorry, she's being an itch today, as she is. It's stuck on there. Because we tried to take out we took out all the bolts, and we'd have to remove the whole dashboard just to get that out. But this access panel is to the charging system. This wire is the AC, that blue connector is the DC. There's a short somewhere underneath the flywheel on the charging system. Because I had everything connected, and I connected the battery, it sparked. When I disconnected that, it didn't spark. So I licked the amp meter gauge, that works. Because what also happened when I tapped it, I could see the amp meter pew, just go cuckoo. So, I don't know if I like how that steering is set up down there. It looks like a piece of cloth. I don't know. But it's not technically my tractor. It has a separate clutch and brake. I don't remember what the training is. The seat is put on like a piece of poop. It's just custom. I don't know who did it. Probably his neighbor, my friend's neighbor. Has a little toolbox. Sorry about that. I had to go and delete some stuff. I ran out of memory. That is the solenoid. That is a 30-year-old solenoid that still kicks like a piece of poop. Or not like a piece of poop, but it still works perfect. That's American quality. The starter gear stripped itself, so I'm waiting for him to give me the money to go get him one because this is his tractor. I'm not putting any money except for tools into it. The oil, it was out of oil. The oil pan was empty. There is supposed to be a metal cover that goes over the battery compartment, but that's missing. The tires in the back are like 18.5, and then these are 15s. The tires do all leak, so they're all flat. But they do, all except for this one stays on the rim, so it could still work. But I have blown that one up. Now, the main problem with this, well, first of all, is the steering setup. I personally don't like, but again, it's not my tractor. So, but he will need a new tranny in a little bit, because there's about that much of play in the axle. I took off that wheel and there was that much of play in it. But hey, that's 30 years more, actually almost 40 years of wear and driving for who knows how long and how much this thing cut. So I cleaned out the carb, which was completely ripped to shirt. Not ripped, but it was shit. But that's cleaned out. It needs a new air filter because it's the foam air filter, and those deteriorate in a week or two. Well, not a week, but yeah, there we go. Little 8-horse thing. I suggested to him to call it Old Dog because it's 40 years old, and we're technically teaching it to mud, and there's the myth that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So I mean, I just thought that kind of worked a little bit. I'm just looking at this cap. This is the air thing. This is the cap for the thing, the air to inlet thingy. Which is kind of weird. Looks like it is a nut. So there you go. There's the update on that. So this is supposed to be one of the first few tractors Murray made. I have a picture of an identical one on the internet. I might show that crap in the video. What I don't like is how all of this crap is plastic. There. Front's plastic and the hood's plastic. That's the clutch, and then the brake is on the separate side, which I kind of like. But there you go. There's your update. I'm sorry, I'll have to do the Murray thing, the Murray hints in a separate video, because this video is running a bit long already. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I think I'll post the hints video same day that I post this video. So thanks for watching, comment, subscribe, and yeah, there you go. Have a nice weekend.